The Broncos onto the field, ready to start. Gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. Time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that. And the Titan defense. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Going with a dime on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. The dive unsuccessful. The big fella can't pick it up.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game. And we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
On the option, Locke will keep it. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This for the lead in the final stages. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll run it again with Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11 on 2nd down. It's Henry. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
A gain of a yard.
The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Derrick Henry. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Now it's Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.